I'm at the Dakota Cyclery here in Medora, and I'm about to meet up with local mountain bike legend Nick Ibarra. He's got a big itinerary set for me tomorrow, and so we're meeting up to get our bikes situated, go over the plan, and get ready for a big adventure. Come on inside. How's it going?
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna go for a mountain bike ride on the world famous Maadahay Trail.
Meeting Nick Ibarra, he is super passionate about mountain biking, about bringing people into this landscape and showing off this place that he loves.
We're gonna drive out to the nearest road crossing for Devil's Pass, right here. It's been, always has been, always will be my absolute favorite spot on the trail.
Really?
It's gorgeous. So I wanna get us out there at sunrise.
When I first met Nick, it was just like, wow, I am meeting a bright star of a human. So Nick and I just drove through early morning to get here at sunrise. Sun's just coming up, and we have this big feature that's going to really kick off our adventure for today. It's Devil's Pass. It's this gnarly little spine that connects these two land features. And then we're going to be riding across that and then continuing down the Maadahay for the next bunch of miles, crossing rivers, getting dirty, getting wild. It's going to be a fun day.
This is my favorite place in the world. If I had to choose anywhere to live, this would be it. And so it's really cool to be here and share the experience with Eric. The Maadahay Trail is where the romance of my life began. It was originally built with the idea of connecting the north and south units of the Roosevelt National Park. And so the Forest Service designed it, laid it out, and built it as a 97-mile point-to-point single-track trail. So dude, the first time I crossed this, I was on my $150 Schwinn from Walmart.
Oh yeah?
And just, I mean, absolutely fell head over heels in love. I was all alone, and it was just like, dude, this is the moment. Like Teddy Roosevelt says, the romance of my life began. Oh. Like it was, my 18-year-old heart just opened up to the Badlands. Just that beauty and wilderness and adventure, and I've kind of spent the rest of my life chasing that feeling.
And so you've actually been responsible in a lot of ways for physically maintaining the trails and getting them into shape for mountain biking and for people to come out here and ride. Is that right?
To me, the Maadahay Trail really is like more of a best friend than a place or a trail. It's something that I care deeply about. And so when the trail started to disappear, it felt like I was losing a friend. And that was the motivation to do whatever it took to bring it back to life. There was a group of volunteers that came in and just kind of asked permission to start helping maintain the trail. Yeah. And we started mowing, string trimming, pruning branches, shoveling dirt by hand in 2013. Wow. And we've done it every year since then.
Mountain biking can go from 0 to 60 real quick. So things can be fun and playful, and all of a sudden you can find yourself in over your head. And one of the cool things was, despite the fact that this was a challenging trail, I never felt like I was in over my head. I always felt like I was having this fun banter play with the landscape. Honestly, the biking was the best combination of adventure, of ruggedness, of challenging, but also inviting and flowy and fun. Let's go across the Little Missouri. Ooh, that is some mud.
Dude, this is a high dollar mud treatment right here, man.
Wow, we should sell this to tourists. It's not the experience I thought I would have today. I thought I would be riding it, not the other way around. Nick did an amazing job of showing this landscape that he loves, showing the trail that he's deeply tied to, and making me feel right at home. Kristi and I are on the road and heading to the quaint Watford City to explore the north unit of the national park. But first, we have to try our luck at a sport the local people can all relate to. Kristi and I have arrived at Lake Sakakawea here in North Dakota. Have you ever done kayak fishing before?
Not kayak fishing, but I did grow up fishing with my grandfather, so Hopefully I make him proud today.
We're about to meet up with Mike, who is a local fishing guide and expert in the arts of walleye here. And we hear that this is the place to come to fish for walleye.
Lake Sakakawea is huge. It's like 190 miles long.
Yeah. Wow.
We're not going to paddle that much today.
We're not doing all. Okay. Right off the bat, getting on the water, I had a strike and I had a fish on. Oh.
What is that?
Oh. I think I got something.
Oh, you want something?
I got something. We got something. Oh.
Oh.
The emotional roller coaster of fishing was, there were so many ups and downs, as you would on a roller coaster.
Come on.
Woohoo!
Get it. No!
No! We're 2 for 2 on failing.
We call that, yeah, exactly. We're 100% on fail.
I had a lot of moments of, oh, I got one. No, I don't. For me, I feel like a capable outdoorsman, but it was kind of humbling.
We were pretty much saying we're done. We're just not gonna get a fish today and we have to go find dinner because we do not have one that we can eat. And then all of a sudden, I hooked this massive walleye.
Nice!
Look at this fish I just got.
Honestly, I'm constantly proud of Kristi. I'm constantly impressed by Kristi. And seeing her pull that fish out and provide us dinner was such a joy and a special moment. I loved it. You crushed it, babe.
Thank you.
That is an awesome, beautiful fish.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is so good.
So Kristi and I are in the North Unit of Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and we are setting off on one of the premier and most rugged and remote trails in the park system here. We're going to be hitting the Akenbach Trail, so I'm excited to see what this place is all about. The South Unit and the North Unit of Theodore Roosevelt National Park are two distinct but united regions of North Dakota. The North Unit is a little bit more like a canyon in the prairies, mixed with mud and unique geological features.
The textures and the colors are always the things that bounce out at me. There's so many different types. So there's the smooth textures, there's the really rough ones, and this place is abundant of textures, and my brain is lighting up like crazy.
It's almost like each place needs to be visited independently, and to go just to the North Unit or to go just to the South Unit isn't quite enough. You really need to experience both to be able to understand this place in its full nature. Honestly, this has been super cool. Every 100 yards we're going, I'm seeing something new, seeing something that surprises me. So now the plan is continue on. We're gonna be staying at the Juniper Campground, which is kind of the midway point of this Akenbach Trail. And then we'll pick it back up and resume tomorrow. So Kristi and I arrived pretty late into the Juniper Campground last night, hoping that we get some clouds that'll break up and the sunlight will come out and have a beautiful day once again on the trail. So this is actually something I've been excited to see, these Cannonball concretions. There's these spherical, almost egg-like looking balls.
Right, they're strange. They're like, that doesn't make sense on how they've been created.
Yeah. And so as far as I understand, they were actually formed by water and minerals gravitating together and forming these balls deep within the sediment, and now they're just being exposed as this mud and everything is eroded away. And so we're just discovering them now. So the Akenbach Trail crosses the Little Missouri River, but there's no bridge or anything. So that's part of the adventure. So right now, Kristi and I are looking for a way to cross, and we're just gonna literally have to hike through. Just hike up our pants and hope it doesn't get too deep. Hope the mud isn't too quicksandy. So yeah, that's all part of the fun out here.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some good mud in here.
I'm like just ready for drop-offs anywhere.
Yeah, there's like no visibility into this muddy water.
No.
You have no idea what you're stepping into.
Oh gosh.
It is getting deeper. Oop. Oop. And muddier. Akenbach Trail, North Dakota. Oh, I think that was the deepest spot.
It was.
Oh, that was deeper than I was expecting. Woo! Good job back there. Getting wild, getting muddy, and heading into the unknown together. That's what our journey here in North Dakota and in life is all about. Well, we did it. We have concluded our hike here on the Akenbach Trail. This was a proper adventure and I have loved it. There is so much more to North Dakota than you might expect, and that's one of the things that I've truly loved about this experience. It's been so cool to share this with my partner Kristi, and I am just so grateful for this amazing adventure here.